What's going on, everybody? How you doing? How you doing? This is Alex. I got game, man, coming in with you with another presentation of my challenger today, playing against Carolina Panthers. Of course, I'm Kansas City Chiefs. Had a good game going for 4 quarters, whole quarters, and thought I had this one um, to the end, and all of a sudden things took a turn for the worse. And of course, it is what it is. You got Kansas City Chiefs, and you know how their defense is. 1 minute they could be doing one thing, and another time you could just be wondering what just happened. So yeah, it's one of them aha moments when you're trying to say what just happened. Like right here, pick first quarter, first play. There's my pick. Come on, Mahomes. That was on me though. I did this. We know we got to concentrate on Christian McCaffrey. We know this, so we're going to stay in a, defense that can kind of isolate ins and outs of his game. I'm trying to make sure I concentrate on him. If I get beat by other receivers, no big deal. That was going to have to happen, but my main focus was trying to concentrate on Christian because I know he's the big game changer. So we just try to concentrate on him. The only thing about this game that gets me, man, is it's not like I said before. When it comes to 21 compared to 20, you cannot get to the quarterback like you want to, and that is one of the big problems right there with this game. And I know professional football, yeah, it's some teams you do see where they don't get a good blitz, but Kansas City got a good blitz. I will give them credit on that. They have a good blitz. They secondary may be suspect, but they can get to that quarterback if need be. So that is why I get kind of caught up a little bit on how this goes. And 20, I was able to get in, hit the quarterback, no problem. But with this one right here, it's just so difficult trying to figure out what defense it is. And I guess it just all depends on your team too. Whatever team you're playing with, that is how the defense is going to be measured. And like we know, Kansas City just don't have that secondary hit. So that's the issue. Let's go, baby. Let's go. That's Kelsey right there, my man. The only thing is, I think I overthought this game when I played it because I was trying to keep and don't take this wrong, but what I try to keep him from quitting because I realized I was playing Carolina, and sometimes you always judge a book by the cover, which isn't good. So I was trying to keep myself, where we get a whole 4 quarters. So I kind of messed around with some of my play calling, and it backfired in the end. And that's mainly because I rely too much on the defense to hold me down. So, and when that happens, and that's almost like Kansas City for real too, because sometimes they take their foot off the gas, and when they do that, it causes problems as far as able to keep that lead like they want. This RPO, I'm so sick and tired of it. I'm done with it. I'm not using RPOs no more. I got two of the fastest receivers in the game, and the glitch stick on here is just so much of a glitch. You can't shuffle, you can't hit the juke fast enough to even get away, or you can't even spin out of it fast enough without him making a move first. So it is what it is. Lately, I've been noticing with Kansas City, and it's probably some other casters playing, and they probably got a better handle on it than I got. I'm not gonna say I'm even close to being recognized as one of the best, or even close to that type of status. I'm just a mediocre player that likes to play the game, but I use common sense on what I think should be happening, and sometimes that common sense, man, just don't happen. I notice on some of my plays when I've been playing with Kansas City lately, I'm not getting that separation that I'm expecting for some reason. So I don't know what it is, but my separation isn't coming like it should with my receivers. Even with Tyreek Hill, they're making it like the cornerbacks are beating him. Like once he catches up with him, he doesn't have an afterburner to get past him. it's almost like he's running side by side with them. And we all know that's BS. We all know that Tyreek Hill takes that ball and, unless you got somebody actually sitting back there waiting on him to come back that way, that's the only way he's covered. But anytime, if it's a race going on for that pass, Tyreek Hill is going to outrun you all day. You're not gonna stop him. The only way that ball doesn't get in his hands is if Mahomes overthrows him, which we know and we see that for real. When he's playing, we've seen a couple of times where Tyreek Hill is open, he beats the coverage, but Mahomes has to do what he has to do. He puts a little bit on the ball and hoping that Tyreek can catch up with it because he can't underthrow him because it'll be an interception for sure. But Mahomes is smart enough to know I'm going to put it where I think you should be able to get to it, but if not, then at least we didn't throw an interception. So that's big ups to Mahomes on how he handles that pressure when it comes to getting that ball to Tyreek. Yeah, we got the playoffs coming up this weekend. Everything is going to be happening between Saturday and Sunday again. Then we're going to find out who's going to be the last two standing. And then it's going to be Super Bowl time. So it's going to be a good game. I'm hoping that Tyreek and the crew, I hope Mahomes come back from this concussion protocol. I'm thinking they're going to do it because one day isn't going to really make a big deal when it comes to this level right here. So I think they're going to let him come in there and play and test the waters with him. And if it looks like he's in a situation, then of course they'll adjust and they're gonna put it in a level where he's gonna have to come out if that does happen. And we all think about health first, so we want the safety there. If he's not able to perform, then of course pull him out like he's supposed to and protect that man. And I still think that Chad Henney's gonna do a good job anyway because when you're around greatness, for a franchise, look at Tannehill. Tannehill went over to Tennessee and had his whole career revamped again. Anybody know about Tannehill his early days with the Dolphins? He wasn't holding up, what it was that we thought he was going to be when he came to the NFL. But when you got a great coach, as we have in Andy Reid, and you got a great staff, my man, the offensive coordinator, I can't pronounce his name, but the guy that's the offensive coordinator for Kansas City, when you got that type of level of knowledge, it makes other guys look good, man. And I think that's what's going to happen with Chad Henne. We've seen it a little bit when he had to keep them in the game last week, and everybody thought when he threw that interception, oh, my God, it's over with. But he revamped, Mahomes threw interceptions too, so it's no big deal. He just threw a ball up there, he lobbed it, and he got picked, of course. But when it comes to him showing what he can do later, he showed what he can do, and everybody was like, oh, my God, if even Mahomes doesn't play, this might even, be something that's good. So, not good on a level where we know we don't want Mahomes. We want Mahomes out there, so there ain't nothing good about that. But at the same token, we'll take it if Chad Henne can come out there and do his thing. So he's got good receivers around him, and when you have that type of personnel around you, you can't do nothing but stand out and be great yourself. So this is going to be one of them type of deals where we'll see for sure. But I ain't taking nothing from Buffalo either because Buffalo is a damn good team. And you got Diggs back there. You got Allen. So we're just going to see what they're going to do. I think they're going to – I know for sure they're not going to stop Buffalo from getting in that end zone. But I'm just hoping that every time that we hold the ball and we get there, we got to score. We cannot miss our chances of scoring opportunities. And all that going forward on fourth down and twos and things like that, I don't think we want to play around. If we got to take the field goal, take the field goal, But, this game right here I was playing against Carolina, it was, like I said, one of them type of games where, I don't know, you try to figure out what defense packages you want to run. And when you're running your defense packages, I'm matching him for what I see he doing on offense when he calls his plays, and I call the best defense. I think this should isolate it, but it just doesn't happen for some reason. Look at this. This should be a pick. It is. There we go. That's that tip drill. Now, I played Dallas yesterday. Same type of defense, same type of plays, and the guy was throwing the ball just like that, and every time he threw it up, and we had a chance to pick it. Only thing we did was knock it down, even if I took control of them. See, and this is the thing right here. You see how he just came right back with that play, you know. And he got the ball back. He threw an interception, but I think that was at halftime when the interception came, so that's why he got the ball. It should be in the third quarter. We are. All right. Yeah, we got to concentrate on McCaffrey. He ain't really do too good this game. We kind of pretty much held him down. You know, Bridgewater, you know, he was doing his thing. Look at this. Break tackles. But yeah, if you you know, like and subscribe this, if you like it, if not, you know, send me emails, send me messages, let me know what you think. If you see it, trying to get some views. I got the views. Look at that, man. That I didn't understand that at all. That was an interception that should have been, and these were glitches. That's a straight glitch. Even if it should have been computer, even if I didn't take control of them, computer should have responded in a way where there should have been an interception. So it is what it is. Sometimes it's like that. When I'm playing, I play all 4 quarters. I don't run. I don't hit the off button. You know, I got to play it all the way out because, especially if it's close, I always think I got a chance to come back. So yeah, I'm gonna give you your 4 quarters. You know, if you beat me, fine. If I'm getting whooped, then we can do not a friendly quit, but we can do one of those. I just have to concede. You know, I will do that, but. A lot of times I don't try to concede. I just go ahead and play it all the way through. I have a lot of opponents, though. They wind up quitting. So, you know, you got to take that with a grain of salt when it happens. But here's the deal. Here's the other deal, too. If anybody noticed when you playing online against your opponent, remember in 20 we was able to hold chats. And now on 21, for some reason, I haven't figured it out. I don't know what's going on, but I'm still using my same microphone concept when it comes to playing online. And I can see my opponent, he's in the right corner, and I can see his mic is moving, showing that he think he's talking to me, I guess, and nothing's being heard, you know, so I can't hear him, and I don't think he can hear me, so I never get no messages back or no feedback to say, hey, I heard you, you know, but I couldn't hear them. So I don't know, I guess 21, and maybe they took the sound off or whatever they did online because so much disruption when you playing against people. A lot of players that get on here and they talk, you know, like they lost their mind. You know, some of the stuff they say. And you got kids in the house, you got your lady in the house, you know. You can have your grandparents, not saying, and everybody uses language, you know, but I guess for some reason when it comes to just being nice to others or whatever it is, people just don't do that, especially on this game. We're playing Madden, Call of Duty, whatever we're doing. Everybody get caught up in their feelings and they talk like, you know, if they was in front of you, would nobody have these kind of conversations? Would nobody be talking and blasting right in front of your face like you some type of weak cat or something like that? But when you playing online, you get all these tough guys, these internet tough guys we see online, and they get to talking about this and calling your mom out and talking about your girl, all kind of crazy stuff. And you know, we ain't even talking like that on a basketball court. What you gonna do on a basketball court with somebody talking to you like that? You gonna handle your business if they try to disrespect you, right? So yeah, all these guys, they get online and they get to talking and get caught up in their feelings, and it's funny, kind of, sort of, 'cause you can tell they don't, you know, anybody that's really about that, they don't talk about it, man. You don't waste your energy talking on that level. But the ones that like to blow and talk like they that dude. Now right there, that should have been an interception. I don't know how they went over my man. His back wasn't turned. He's facing the ball coming at him. So, you know, it's just one of them deals. I think what my whole problem was, like I said, it's hard for me to get to the quarterback. So if I play soft, which is basically what I did with them, I was hoping I was going to get some picks out of this if I played soft and make him enforce the issue on him because he's down about 7, so he's got to get in the end zone. And I'm thinking, okay, we play a little soft, and maybe he'll make a mistake, throw a pick, and I can get the ball back, and do my thing. But that wasn't the case. Look at this. Man, Matthew was back there. Matthew don't, this is what kills me. They got Matthew on here, and they make it seem like he does not have the capabilities, even if it's computer operated, to get on them balls and knock them balls down. Or at least when you do catch it, Matthew a good tackler, so he can tackle you too. So I don't understand why they got the computer looking like he can't tackle anyone either. Everybody's covered. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's covered. And if he's in a cover 4, I still should be able to break that because I got the receivers to get past a cover 4. You see, if he's in a 3, then I know I can still go over the top in a way, But if he takes control and takes heel out of the picture, I get it. But when I got Harmon sitting right there who runs a 97 for speed, he should be able to get past his corner. Now, his corner is playing off me. Now, the only thing is, if I come up, now, see how he's coming up on me now? Now, I'm thinking in reality, I should be able to throw that ball to get rid of it up the field to Harmon. But I still have to take the route with Hill just because it looks like the corners are staying right with my receivers. Now, he's giving, now look at this. Back off. Okay, so we're not in overtime yet. It's still the fourth quarter. And let's see what I did. Yeah, here we go. Boom. Man, it's just overrated on these interceptions. If these guys should be receivers if that's the case. Everybody knows when you see interceptions, it's never going over the top. It's always, if an interception happens, for real in NFL, 9 times out of 10, when that interception took place, it's because that safety or that cornerback was in a position to actually get that ball. But when you got somebody running side by side or over the top wide receiver bomb passes, you rarely see cornerbacks and you rarely see safeties able to pick them balls off like that. If that's the case, they'd be receivers. There's no knockdowns. There's no drops. Look at this. Now, you see how that went? Now, if that's him, they picking it off. The receiver becomes the defense, and there's no way that I seen him on that last pick that he should have went over the top of my receiver and just picked it up like he was the wide receiver. It just don't happen like that, man. Not high percentage-wise anyway. If that's the case, a lot of these guys will be receivers. That's why they play corner. That's why they play safety, because they're good at knocking the ball down, but they don't have them hands that can just, take everything out the air. You only have players like Deion Sanders and a few players today that can do that, but the majority of them, they knocking balls down when it's like that. So, yeah, we're in overtime now. And this is when it just got, I should have been taking my time, But, yeah, hit me up, though. This is I Got Game, man. And I do the videos when it comes to this. I edit them up after I play somebody, if I think it's worth it. This was. Now, you seen that pick, that fumble right there? My man was sliding. he was sliding. Should have hit the thing on that because he was sliding down. All of a sudden, it glitched him back up like he came back on his feet. And I didn't do that. I hit for him to slide, and he was sliding. And just like that, game over. Yep. I got game, man. That's the name on PS4. Hit me up. Good game, Carolina. I'm out. Peace.